I'm out in the woods today looking for potential dumps and places people threw away things. I'm in an old part of town. It goes all the way back to colonial period. Nothing was really here though back then. There were Indian village here somewhere along the creek that you see over, and what's left of it anyway. So I'm just looking to see if I can pick up something. If I find something, cool. If not, you won't hear from me until the next time I do. Bye. Now here's something you don't see. The true Ohio Georgia treasure. That is a box turtle, painted box. He's a good old boy. He's back in a safe area. So there he is, a Georgia staple. I'm glad he's in a good environment. First treasure of the day. I'm standing on this massive hill of trash from the late 60s, maybe the late 50s, and I'm just prodding around looking for the bibs and bobs that people might have thrown out. That beside bottles, of course, I'm always looking for bottles, and but I don't expect to find anything too important over here, so I'm not going to be looking at them. I mean, this is what you're looking at here. Pepsi's. It looks like 74. You have a neat. Oh, I fell. You got to be careful here because a lot of trash, slippery here. And here's another. I don't know. This looks like a. Probably 74 also. See a 4 there. At any rate, I'm going to see if I can find things that I can fill a jar up with. Later on in another video, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I say filling up a jar. A little fun sideline that I've come across doing just to do it. So with all this in front of me and more to come, I'm going to document what I can find if I find anything, and I'll let you know about that. See, we got soda bottles. I just want to that are here that I don't know about this. Oh, this is a Nesbit soda, and it looks like 66. So the sodas here, there's plenty of them. They're just not really worth anything for me. Let me start going and show you what I'll find. So far, no outstanding finds. I've been out here for about 45 minutes. There's nothing too old on the surface, and so I'm trying to conserve my energy here. I did find this on the surface though. It's a little condiment pot, and it does give you a date, and it says McNichol, China, and it's from Wisconsin, and it looks like it's a 1943. So this was during the war, I guess. It might even have been a military something. I don't know. But let me keep going and find something else I can show you. Other than that, it's just been an exercise walk. So here you go. I am here today to give you a little tutorial on notions jars. Now these little things are these are jars that have been filled with things that I have either made or found, and to keep them on track and just to use them as little curios. A lot of the stuff that I find when I'm either metal detecting or digging for bottles. Um, they're cool. I don't have much use for them, but I discovered that if I just start putting them in jars, they take on a life of their own. And there's several different ways you can go this way, and I'm going to show you a few of them. In front of me are some items that could possibly end up in a jar, and they probably will. These are things that I found either metal detecting or just walking around in the lanes here in town. I live in a big city. The lanes are used to put your garbage cans in, and the trash gets thrown there. Well, you know what? A lot of stuff gets thrown and discarded in the lanes. The garbage men don't bother with them. They leave them where they are. If you're walking around, you possibly will be able to find some interesting things just laying in the dirt. Toys especially. When you start this, generally you want to have a jar that's clear, generally, and it should be interesting in itself. You could use regular canning jars, they're fine. But I find that a regular canning jar just doesn't give the variety in shape and in style that would reflect what you might put in it. But there's so many things that are in this world that you can add to this. Discarded things, even broken things. There's a lot of broken stuff in here, but they're too cool to just throw out. This jar here I've dug, and a lot of the stuff that you're seeing in here is things that were just collected. A lot of stuff that I picked up metal detecting or walked the lanes to find. A lot of things I've dug and thrown in here, and stuff that people just don't want. You can see there's a frozen Charlotte in that one. There's a broken plate that was actually a refrigerator magnet that fell and broke, and it was so cool. I just said, well, instead of throwing it out, let me put it in. Down there you see a knee-high bottle cap. Bottle caps are cool, some of them anyway, and I find that they're a great addition to these curio bottles. There's a cheer wine. So you can go in all directions, and anything you find that's small enough to put in a jar is fair. And the variety is endless. I mean, I have hair clips, broken jewelry, marbles, little pieces of toys. That was that came out of a broken snow globe. If you can see that little, I don't know, what is it, little lamb? There's a seashell. There's a token I've dug up from metal detecting, another metal detecting object. There's a skeleton key in there, and there's a lot of children's toys. There's stuff that I find metal detecting again. I dig up from the dump. These broken things that you find in the dump, I used to leave, but I don't leave them anymore. Old wristwatch that I dug up metal detecting. Metal detecting objects generally don't interest me much unless they're a coin that has some kind of value to it. And other than that, they'll go into these jars and they'll make a great conversation piece. Anything will work, though. I mean, you can go in any direction. I mean, these toys here, I found them in the lanes. Actually, this is a toy that I had as a child. This thing right here. It came from I think a cowboy set of some sort. And, of course, this is a little car that I dug up, metal detecting. And of course this here is something I dug up. That I made. I'm a potter, so by trade, so these are little, this came out of a Halloween necklace that never really got put together. This is a little lemon that came out of something. I don't know where that would have come from, but we don't really care, do we? This is still a work in progress. Some of the stuff might go into here. A lot of things that I had dug up here. There's a major amount of things I've dug in this particular jar. You can see that there's a lot of cool things. One of the major things you'll find is keys when you're metal detecting, and keys don't interest me that much, so in they go. Same thing with old spoons. I'll throw that old silver plate spoon in there. Toy coin, toy cars, an advertisement for Hydrox cookies. I dug that out of a dump many, many years ago. Now these are marbles that I have made. I am fascinated with clay marbles, so I decided I'm going to make my own. And there's all different kinds, a lot of colored porcelain. You can make all kinds of colors with them. Here's an object I dug up. It was, I think there was a pincushion. You had a like a pillow that she was sewn to, and you put your pins in there. That's what I was told anyway. She's cool. I have no use for her. And all these coins pretty much are what I dug these up over the years, metal detecting. Now, they're mostly foreign coins, or pretty much foreign coins or tokens. And that is a big majority of what I've picked up in fields, on sidewalks, on house property. Some of this is toy. When I dug something like this, I thought it was the real thing. Then I realized it was just nothing really. But there are tokens in there. They're one of my favorite things to find. But yeah, this is another sideline that I like to do. I'm working on this, as I said. Bone toothbrush is in that one, as you can see. An old fire engine, a clock tog, half of a body of a doll. Hey, I just left one the other day, and you'll see that, I don't know if you may see it or may not see that I picked up a broken doll, but I left it. I was just not interested in carrying it around. But at any rate, this is one of my fun things to do, my little hobby side. Well, I don't know what happened there. I got cut off, but yeah, do it yourself. Find some fun things, fill up a jar. Have a lot of fun, everybody, and we will talk to you later. Bye.